Your own body is the major source of energy. We've completely forgotten we have literally thousands of calories in the form of fat to sustainably fuel ourselves. Getting your body back to burning fat as its aerobic energy source prevents most of the damage you need to recover from. It's damage prevention versus recovery. Adaptation, done properly, actually increases carbohydrate tolerance and utilization. This is another subtle yet significant aspect of fat adapted performance. Hi there. Today we're going to do a revised, updated version of the 5 paradigm shifts of OFM. And I'm purposely excluding VESPA today because that's a whole different paradigm shift we'll talk about in a different vlog. Now, in my last vlog, I examined various perspectives of a paradigm shift. And this was to offer the necessary foundation to really consider today's vlog on a personalized and individualized basis. And that's because change is hard, very hard. And this is our natural survival instinct combined with our habits and environment, which keep us stuck and comfortable. And that's why we need to realize the old paradigm is broken. Today, I want to posit the 5 main paradigm shifts of OFM. Now, sure, there are more, and the deeper I dive into the rabbit holes of physiology, metabolism, and performance, the more aha moments I have. But these are the 5 biggies to get you started. Paradigm shift number 1, fat is your fuel. It's what we've been saying for over a decade. And for decades, unfortunately, carbohydrates have reigned as the food that fuels performance. Now, paradigm shift number 2 is your own body is the major source of energy. Your own body fat. So because the conventional paradigm of fueling your athletic endeavors is driven by the intake of calories, we are sold and told a narrative of external fuel. And we've completely forgotten we have literally thousands of calories in the form of fat to sustainably fuel ourselves. Paradigm number 3, damage prevention over recovery. Because consuming a lot of carbohydrates begets the need for ever more carbohydrates, this shifts your metabolism to a carbohydrate-based one, and in doing so, it creates a lot of oxidative stress from burning sugar. And this results in slow recovery, soreness from races, to the point that people actually consider it normal to be sore and wrecked for days, weeks, and even months after a big endurance event. This level of soreness and damage is not normal. And getting your body back to burning fat as its aerobic energy source prevents most of the damage you need to recover from. It's damage prevention versus recovery. Now, paradigm shift number 4, fat adaptation, done properly, actually increases carbohydrate tolerance and utilization. Now, OFM has led the science in fat adapted performance, and through daring to use strategic carbohydrates for that performance edge. Now, our experience, coupled with a lot of reading of the literature and the textbooks in physiology, suggests that properly executed fat adaptation increases this carbohydrate tolerance and utilization, which confer a much more sustainable performance advantage in competition as well as in life. And it also yields the flexibility needed to make the dietary aspects of OFM much less rigid and more sustainable than any other dietary plans you might have. Now, paradigm number 5 is chronic stress is as big an issue as concentrated forms of carbohydrates. This is another subtle yet significant aspect for fat-adapted performance, and it's mitigating chronic stress. The cortisol response due to chronic stress impacts the athlete every as the chronic intake of concentrated carbs. And this is why we stress that diet is a tool and not the sole focus. Remember, everybody wants to go to the diet. That's all they think about. Now that you've taken the time to watch, listen, and read, allow these 5 points to sink in, really sink in, so you can understand why the conventional carbohydrate paradigm is a dead end and why you need to let go of that conventional paradigm and make the leap to focusing on optimizing your fat metabolism. Now, more than ever, your life depends on it.